Hey, it's Stu from Evolution Unleashed. Today, a little bit of tough love on the menu. This is a conversation that might make a few of you uncomfortable, but it's one I feel we need to have. And I'm talking about the way we are preparing for AI in our businesses, in our careers, because we're making some mistakes, we're having the wrong conversations, and for many, they're going to lead to ruin. I kind of like what I'm talking about is imagine two people standing on a beach and they're looking at this massive tsunami out in the distance. And one of them is saying, nah, that's at least 5 hours away. And the other's going, no, it's only 3 hours away. Oh yeah, but it's taller than you think. No, it's not as tall. It's not as big. It's this tall. No, it's this tall. It's this far away. It's that far away. What they should be doing is getting their asses off the beach so they don't get swept away by that tsunami. So rather than standing there arguing about whether or not these models are smarter than a house cat, we should be taking one piece of fact, and I say this as fact, and no one in their right mind anyway denies this, and that is AI is a hugely disruptive force, and it is going to disrupt every industry, niche, and business on the planet. We're sure we don't know if it's in the next 3 or 5 years. We don't know if it'll be large language models or something new. But one thing we can say with absolute certainty is that AI is coming for your lunch, and it's going to disrupt industry, and it's going to disrupt society. That certainty, that rug of certainty that we've built our society and businesses on, it is going to get pulled out from under us, and things are going to get a bit wobbly and a bit weird. And while we don't have the perfect timeline and the perfect crystal ball, we do need to be thinking about what that future disruption looks like. So rather than arguing about what it's going to be and whether or not LLMs are the future or whether or not they're smart or alive or sentient, the real conversation we should be having is how do we get our ass off the beach and prepare so we are not disrupted, so our businesses can survive. Because let me tell you this, another fact. If you do nothing, you don't make any changes, and you ignore AI, you will get swept away. Now, I don't care if you accuse me of hyping. This is happening whether you label it as that or not, whether you accept it or not. The undeniable fact is business is going to change, and we don't like hearing it. Humans, yeah, we're not big on change, are we? We don't like the idea of this disruption. It is uncomfortable to think that what we spent our lives building, AI could make completely irrelevant, just like that. It's hard to not be the top of the food chain. But just go talk to copywriters right now, graphic designers in your network. Ask them how their business is. And for the vast majority, they're going to say the same thing. Oh, it's getting harder to find work. What can we be doing to prepare? How do we get off the beach and make sure that we're insulated so when this disruptive wave hits, we're actually in the right position? And right now, I keep talking about this, it's a positioning play. What we should be focusing on is how we position. But how do we do that? What does that actually look like? And that's what I want to kind of finish off on today. I think there's probably 3 things you should be doing right now to prepare, regardless of all the noise that's happening around us. Number 1, learn how to communicate with AI models. It's a non-negotiable. Start looking at how AI works. Start talking to it. And then start talking to people in your industry that are using AI, or start listening or following them and look at what they're doing. How are they using AI? And that's important, because if we can anticipate how AI will disrupt our industry, then we can position ourselves for that disruption rather than be a victim of it. So if you know that this disruption is going to eradicate a part of business and that new AI solutions will replace it, then start investing in those AI solutions, start learning them, start applying them. And that's the third thing. Start applying AI to your business. Now, we got plenty of free resources and tools to help you get started. There's no excuse for burying your head in the sand anymore. And while it's nice to have conversations around how smart LLMs are and which model is going to get us where, it's not a conversation to be had while standing on the beach watching the tsunami come towards us. And when everyone starts scrambling, when that rug gets pulled, you'll be the ones they turn to. You'll be the ones that they trust. And you'll be the ones that they do business with. We have no idea how big, how powerful, and how long we have before AI changes everything. But one thing I am sure of now, today, is the time to prepare. That's it for now. See you in the next one. Peace.